We're going to bring you another subscription box opening. This one is particularly for shooters. This is called the Shooter's Loot, and it deals mainly with firearm related stuff, obviously. And so this is a 3-tier deal. You have your budget loot, you have your shooter's loot, and then you have your ultimate loot. And so this is the ultimate loot box, what they sent me. Danny over at Shooter's Loot got in touch with me and said, hey, would you mind doing a box opening? And so this is just great to show you guys what's out there. One of the things cool about this company is that they take 3% of all proceeds and they give it to veterans organizations. So great cause and a lot of fun, so let's take a look. Now this is the box that you'll expect. This is the way it'll come in. I went ahead and cut the tape, but I have not looked through the box yet. It's got Shooter's Loot right here for shooting enthusiasts by shooting enthusiasts. And just open it up. The packaging, just have some paper packaging. One of the things that he mentions is that they want to have something that is just very inexpensive because they want to put more money into the gear than into the packaging. Then we have the Voodoo Tactical ball cap. It has the sewn in American flag. They do make a model that's removable, but this one's already sewn in. I kind of like that better because it just fits really well to the hat, even though I have some that I use that are Velcro. This is adjustable, fully adjustable. The bill has been preformed and just looks like a good sturdy cap with Voodoo Tactical embroidered here on the side. But I think this is a great little ball cap. Has a little hook and loop little dot here at the top. But looks really comfortable, and I guess we'll find out. Now we have the Peltor Tri-Flanged reusable earplugs. These are made by 3M. I use these pretty much exclusively on the range every day. And they're comfortable to wear. The flange does help protect your ears, and it does have this cord that runs through, and so you can just strap it over your neck and then plug them in. I personally like using earplugs over hearing protection because it's cooler and it's just not so cumbersome. And so these have been, I've just been using these for a long time, and I can definitely testify that these are just great earplugs. The noise reduction rating is 26 decibels, and definitely helps, and it makes it very comfortable. Now we're going to look at some Hoppe's number 9 lubricant oil, and I've already opened this up so it'd be easy to do. This is their Precision Sportsman's Lube, and one of the reasons why it's called Precision is because you can pull this little cap off and you can really pinpoint the areas you want to get to, and then you can just slide it back on. You know, Hoppe's number 9 has been around forever, and I've been using this stuff for over 30 years. This is not only for the gun industry, but also for archery and for fishing reels and things like that. It's just a multiple use product. I really like the precision of the Hoppe's bottle with this little applicator. It allows you to get places that you can't normally get, and to be very precise without getting it everywhere. This is colorless and it's light. It's not going to gum and cause problems. And that's one of the things about some of the oils that they're using. They can kind of gum up your action, and you want to be really careful. And this does not harm wood. Now with the budget package, you do get one of the Olight i3E EOS, and this is one right here. I got the Ultimate, which this is not included. There's a different light that's included. So these are the 4 items you get. It's $34.95. I checked for the shipping across the board. It was about $5, no matter where you were in the country. Okay, this is the J5 Tactical V1 Pro. They do make a number of different models and different colors. This is in the Hunter Orange. It is an aluminum body with the heat vents right here. It does have a crenulated bezel, so this would work as a self-defense tool, and also has a stainless steel clip. And it is a push tail design, and you've noticed already that I've kind of expanded this out, and we'll look at that once we get the batteries in. You have your tail cap back here. It is O-ring sealed. And what's cool about this little compartment, they included the batteries, which batteries are not included with the flashlight, but they included an extra one because you only need one. And 2, this little compartment is great for keeping your batteries together and safe, and from, you know, touching each other in the connection. So this in itself is a cool little thing. Drop the battery in. Light's already on. Good grief. Light's pretty bright. And then I guess we can focus in with your focus beam. This is supposed to be 300 lumens, and I'm pretty sure that that's correct. And then we have strobe. It's 4 inches and it expands out to 4.5 inches. And it's about 1 inch at the head, going down to about a 1/2 inch in the body. And I've got my Voodoo Tactical American flag hat on. Not a bad little light. And we have the AR500 5-inch steel target. This is 3/8 of an inch. They do it in a 1/4 inch, 3/8, and a 1/2 inch. This is the middle size. It is 5 inches across. It does have a hole here for you to be able to attach a hook or whatever to this. They do make different mounts. This is not, there's no mount included. But you do have your hole. This is AR500. It's really made for about 10 yards minimum with a handgun, 25 yards with a Magnum, 357 or 44 Magnum. And then if you're going to shoot it with an AR-15 or something with a lighter rifle caliber at high velocity, you need to really shoot it at about 100 yards. And that's per AR500's recommendation. They weigh 2.2 pounds. It's a pretty hefty little plate. And it does come with a full spec sheet of all the information that we just talked about. Now for the shooter's package, you get your ball cap, you get the precision oil, you get your earplugs, but in place of the Olight i3E, you get the J5 Tactical flashlight, plus you get the case and the batteries. And they're 2 batteries, and then you get one of the shootsteel.com. It's actually the 4-inch plate. This is the 5-inch, but with the shooter's package you get the 4-inch. This is the Kershaw Shuffle. It's model 8700. It's got a little drop point. It's a black washed finish on it. I think this does come in a stone wash finish that's matte, but this has a little black. These are nylon glass reinforced polymer. There's some texturing that goes on here, but it's actually, there's texturing on here, but it's actually repeated K's all the way across. But it has a really nice look to it. Now a couple of the features about this knife that are unique is that it does have a bottle opener, and it also has a screwdriver, flat tip screwdriver here at the end with a place to put a lanyard. And then you have a stainless steel clip, and it's a pretty deep pocket clip, except that your lanyard part will come out just a little bit. It is a liner lock, and it has your thumb studs right here. Opens up, and really one of the things about this knife I noticed is the grip and how you can really get a good hold on this knife to be able to do detailed work, or you can come out just a little bit here to get a little more larger work. And it is a nice little utility knife. That's what it's made for. And then with the extra features here, I think it's pretty cool. The blade is just under 2.5 inches, 2.4 inches. Overall, it's 5 3/4 inches. And then closed, it's 3 1/4 inches. And it weighs 2.8 ounces. A small little lightweight knife that I think would be very handy. The clip is reversible, so you can go from right to left-handed. You can't go with tip down, only tip up. The steel is 8CR13 MOV. Holds a decent edge, and we're going to check it out. We're going to test it out. Not bad on this cardstock. Not a bad little knife. It allows you to really get a grip on it with the way it's cut. Right here. You can really bear down on it. And then even if you want to do some feathering,
Not a bad little knife. I like it.
With the Ultimate, you get all these items. You get the 5-inch upgrade on the shootsteel.com, and you get the Kershaw Shuffle. So this completes the Shooter's Loot Ultimate package. It runs $74.95 with free shipping. Now, there were some of these packages that were sent with the Magpul beanie or Magpul watch cap. That was one of the only differences, which that can happen especially with the subscription boxes, but something that actually has equal or greater value to be able to substitute. Now, I went through and added each individual item up, and it ended up being, and this is a good solid price. This is not the cheapest, it's not the most expensive, but they were running about $82.03. And then you get free shipping, which is about $5, maybe a little bit more because of the steel. So, you know, this package is worth about $87. So for more information, go to shootersloot.com. They're out of Salem, Oregon, and really seem to be focused on the shooting sports, especially range time, going out and items that you just use. And so pretty cool little system. They also have a store on their website with a lot of different things, and I'm sure they're going to be adding as it goes. So if you're interested, you can go to shootersloot.com. 3% of all proceeds do go to veterans organizations to help our veterans, which I think is a pretty cool idea. So I want to thank the guys from Shooter's Loot for sending the box for us to do the box opening, and just another great little subscription box out there for you to check out. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. It's a little flipper. No, it's not a flipper. It looks like it's a pretty cool thing for guys who really, big deal, especially if you're like me and you shoot a lot.
You're the one that shot my brother. Now I'm gonna shoot you, you see. Yeah, you see.